generally, like raising rounds and especially raising big rounds, it closes a path for an exit, right? Let's say you raise $100 million as a Series A company. The way cap tables work is venture dollars invested go into primary shares, which means primary shareholders get paid back first on their investment prior to everyone else in the cap table. That's founder shares, that's common shares, that's everything. So if you raise $100 million pre-product market fit, that means if the company sells for less than $100 million, nothing will flow through to anyone who's not a preferred shareholder, which means you have closed that exit path.
Yeah.
The counter is, if you're a founder, you might own 30%, 40% of your business at Series A. If you sell that for $100 million, that could be a $40 million payday. Like, that's life-changing. That's massive. But that path is no longer on the table if you raise $100 million. You have to, you are implicitly committing to the next big outcome. And one of my big challenges with the big fund dynamic is big funds are driven by power laws. What matters to my fund, what matters to all funds are you a home run or are you a zero? That's really all that matters. And even the in-betweens don't really matter. Here's the irony of venture funds. If I run a fund that gets to a 3x return, if I have an individual investment in the fund that returns a 3x, that individual investment is actually irrelevant, because I guarantee you, if that 3x investment was a zero, the fund would still be a 3x, because the fund got to a 3x because of the 30x deal, the 40x deal. And so the middle outcomes, again, I don't want to say they're irrelevant. They can all be accretive, but they don't matter in my ultimate goal of kind of delivering a top quartile fund. But that's important to call out, because the middle ground outcomes can be especially meaningful to founders and employees. But this is just this world where these big rounds, again, it is shutting a lot of those middle ground doors. And I don't think oftentimes founders realize that, hey, we have just implicitly shut that exit path door, and now we're playing the same game as the venture capitalists, as boom or bust. The difference is, as a founder, I have one bet I get to make. It's my company. You know, venture capitalists get to build a portfolio.
And they're getting the 2% the entire